Union VC. All right, I didn't plan on making this video, but I walked in on a really cool collection at Repo today. So I went in there because I was looking for one particular record, and they didn't have it. And then I was just kind of rummaging around, and I found a couple cheap $3 records in the country section, and I was going to be fine with those and leave. And then behind the counter, Steve had some wonderful records, and a couple were already priced and out in the new arrivals. So I grabbed a couple from new arrivals, and then got one that they were working on pricing, and then got a couple of 10 inches here as well from a really nice collection from early 50s to mid 60s. A lot of these early or original pressings, and there's more in there. Really cool little collection. So first I'll show you the couple of country records I picked up. I don't show a lot of country on this channel, but there's a few artists I dig. One being Hank Snow. My mom used to go see Hank Snow with my grandfather up in Rochester when he'd play. He's from Canada. This is on RCA Victor. This is an original first pressing of When Tragedy Struck from 1959 in just fantastic condition. Yeah, this will be great stuff right here. Really good guitar player and singer on RCA Victor in really nice shape for being this old record. Had good luck finding other Hank Snow in there before. This one they didn't have in last time I went through the Hank section. I imagine, Joe, you have this one. And then been talking to Teddy, and he's been telling me about some of the George Jones stuff. And this is the only one they had that was like an original pressing, so I got it. Again, this was listed as $3. This is George Jones and Gene Pitney. This was still in the original shrink. This is from, I can't remember what year this is from. 1965, this was released on Design Records. The Greatest Country and Western Hits. So this is a stereo copy of this. Didn't have any of either of these gentlemen in the country collection. It's not in the best of shape, but it was $3. We'll clean that. We'll give that a clean and see how that turns out. And I just got these later this afternoon. So yeah, we'll check out some George Jones. See what that's all about. So then we get to this one was in the bins, and an extremely great price. They price used records to move there. It's pretty great. This is Brownie McGee and Sonny Terry, Blues All Around My Head on Prestige Bluesville. I think this is from 1961 or so, but it's an original mono deep groove, RVG stamped copy. Fantastic blues. And looking forward to giving this one a spin. Brownie McGee's on guitar and vocals, and Sonny Terry on harmonica and vocals. Yeah, Blues All Around My Head's on this. Trying to Destroy Me, Jealous Man. Some good songs here. We'll show you that label. The Prestige Bluesville, High Fidelity, Micro Groove. I don't think I've got any other Prestige Bluesville titles. They're always usually at Noble and on the wall for significant sums. So I was very stoked to get that. And then this one I was really stoked about because this is one, I have a whole cube full of Thelonious Monk, but this is one that's eluded me. It's not an original first. I can't remember if the first pressing was a 10-inch. I'm not sure. But this is Thelonious Monk, Monk's Moods, Prestige 7159. So this cover, this version here, and this is the South Washington Ave address fireworks label in pristine condition. Extremely stoked to find this, to add. I haven't bought any Monk records in years, so this was a big one to find for me. Not many Monk records I've been looking out for, and this was one. Yeah, really excited to find Monk's Moods. I think it was originally called the Thelonious Monk Trio, with a white cover with some interesting artwork. But yeah, this was originally recorded in 1954. Yeah, this is the 1959 version. First time with that cover. Then this is the one I was super excited to get. I love this artist, Sister Rosetta Tharpe, and this is the self-titled record on Omega Records, a stereophonic copy. Not a first or second label. I think there was a black label and a red label. This is the yellow label, but I think it's also from the same original year. I just think they changed up the colors of the labels as they went along. This is in great condition. There's your label. Sister Rosetta plays a mean SG, and great gospel rocking stuff. Very stoked to find that. That was definitely the highlight of the collection for me. There is some other stuff in there on the wall. There's a lot of good Mingus in this collection. I'm not big on Mingus for some reason, or I'd be interested in those, but there's an on the wall. There's a Miles Davis original Prestige on the wall. I think the Giants record, or whatever that one's called, with Milt Jackson and others. But Steve threw these in. A couple 10 inches that were in the collection. Drumming Man, Gene Krupa and his orchestra. 10-inch original. 6i. It's got the original price tag on the back of $1.98. I forget the year on this one. It's old. And then this one's from 1953 original. Jazz at Oberlin, the Dave Brubeck Quartet on Fantasy. And it's green vinyl. This isn't in very good shape. This is going to go to my friend Joe Sloan, who is a collector of Brubeck. I don't think he has this. So this is from Steve at Repo Joe, if you're watching the video. There's the Microguru Fantasy Green. Making green vinyl in 1953. Pretty cool. So yeah, there's more in there of this older stuff. Really cool collection at Repo here in Charlotte. Hope you're well. Peace.